Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing absolutely wonderfully. I know I am. And welcome back to... Hit the button, come on. The lab.
Slime time.
It is indeed slime time. Hi, test subjects. How are you all doing? And yeah, let's see who all we've got in the chat. Thank you for the head pats, Fluffy Princess Davina. I appreciate it. Let's see, what have we got? Time to attack the... Why must the slime be jiggle? Why? Hello to Javelin, Bow Wowzers, Aimless Progeny, Celestial Gamer, Dr. Plague, Fluffy Princess Davina, Green Dinozilla, Hopeful Chaos, King Emerald, X2, ooh, 2 times, Oni Siege, Supin Pie, Superman 13452, and Timid Kaiju Doughball. How are you all doing tonight? Lizard. Jess, it hadn't shown you on the thing yet. Hello, Jess. Wow. Fucking stream wife. Fucking messing with me. You're not here. I'm by myself. Oh my god. Car Jess, heck yeah. But yeah, it didn't show you on the chat. Oh, now it shows you because you chatted. Okay, you know, I'm just proving me to be quite a goober. Then the Jess is implied. The silent Jess. Streaming all by yourself. Yeah, no, tonight I am right now. Also, I need to do a little shouty outy to Bow Wowzers. Hey, y'all should go pet that dog. Go look at that dog. That's an awesome dog. Question. What's your question, Timothy Judo Ball? Also, let me go ahead and join into this just in case. Boop. Okay. That's quite the dog. That is quite the dog. That's an amazing dog. Y'all should like that dog. Oh my god. That is one rad dog, yes. So glad to hear you're having a good stream, been busy doing video work. Heck yeah. Alright, video work is one of those things that has always eluded me a bit. You know, like I get it, I have watched friends do it, but dear god, it just seems like one of those things that I don't know if I have the mindset for it. I can play Satisfactory and tweak things all day, but I don't know if I can pay attention to a video that long. What is this? When designing your Sona, how exactly did you go about making a ref sheet or something, or even a design? Because it's very hard for me to draw a kaiju, apparently. Well, for me, I came up with I more had a text description than anything else first. And also it helps that I sketch all the time. I always have a drawing book near me, and whenever I get an idea, I've been trying to be good about doodling, you know? So whenever it comes to actually designing something new, it's, you know, really easy just to be like, boom, even if it's a rough idea, I've drawn it. I've got something down, I can mess with it, right? But, you know, it gets a little harder. Like, I don't, right now, have an official ref sheet. I'm working on fixing that, but it is one of those things that I am in the process of figuring out. I can help answer this. Yeah, go ahead, Javelin. But, yeah, no, it's one of those things where and it also helps, right, that I'm always attempting to, hello, Javelin, welcome.
Oh. Alright, I'll answer after.
Sorry, let me turn my music down a little bit. Okay, what's up?
You finish your point, I'll answer after.
Oh, no. Well, I was going to say that as far as designing characters, I am one of those types that I'm always going through and designing characters and coming up with ideas and things like that. So I tend to just always be in that mindset of, yo, wouldn't it be cool if? And then I go from there. Alright, that's the thing right there, Kaiju. Never feel, especially when you're in the design phase, like you're designing a finished project. You're not like trying to get a finished thing out onto paper right now. You are trying to just, roll with it, spitball a bit, and try to, come up with something that you're going to refine over the course of, however long it takes you, until you have a design that you really like, and then you'll go from there. And Javelin, what were you gonna say?
You pretty much hitting the nail on the head, because here's the thing. Whenever you're trying to design a character, the finished version of it should be the last thing on your mind.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be trying to come to something that's complete by the time that you like get something drawn. The whole process of when you're designing a character is, what are the ideas that you think are cool? Draw them out a little bit in multiple like areas and everything of the sort, and then take a step back and look at them, and then see which ones do you feel like will be a good combination, because you can start from like hairstyle, facial expressions, and then go into like, okay, body type, will there be scars, will there be tattoos, will there be these things, and then you look at each one individually and then look at what combinations could work, and then after that it's just like you're basically knocking down dominoes. Because I'm pretty sure Jinx has probably like came up with this one on like probably thought about multiple instances of like, oh, I could do this with the slime. I could make the hairstyle like this. I could give her this huge tail, or I could give her something more condensed. And it's just like, it's how it goes. It's a domino effect.
Well, I was going to go ahead and pull out. So as an example, let me go ahead, and I'm trying to find it because I know I've got it here somewhere. I keep every single piece of fan art that I ever get. And I have a drawing. Here it is. The very, very, very first version of Jelly Jinx. I'm just going to put this up on stream right here. Boom. That is enormous. But let me go ahead and size her down. So, you might be going like, okay, well, I see the little, like, ahoge bit,
Slime time.
It is indeed slime time. Hey there. Okay, let's get this under the overlay. Boom. Okay, so this is the very, very, very first version of Jelly Jinx that ever existed. So, thank you for getting that shout out for Wiki Star Chilla. Hey, y'all should go check out that chilla right there. So, this is the first Jelly Jinx. This is what I originally had. This was, let me move Javelin out of the way. Your fro is kind of getting... It is kind of...
I can't help, I have puffy hair.
It's giving me a bit of a bush right now. Hold on, let me
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me move Javelin there. Boom. And for official reasons, this is a completely clothed character. She's in a slimy bodysuit there. So this was the original version of Jelly Jinx. This is what came up with first, and as you can see, hair still pretty short, though it was kind of evened out a bit. I was definitely more evened out in my figure. I didn't have a tail back then, and I didn't have defined hands either. Don't panic if the account is temp. It's not going to be temp banned. We're good. This is fine. This is fine. This is a fully clothed character. It is encased in slime. We are good. But no. This is how I originally started out. This is all I had to go off of. I didn't have my orange eye, or the orange and black eyes. I was all one color. I had little floaty orbs in me, but that was about it. So never feel like you have to design a finished character. Let me go ahead and delete that.
Also, let me go ahead and let you in on a little secret chat, because a lot of you are just like, she's not as thick as she is now. Yeah, that's the point. Did you know that in order for you to get what you have right now with Jinx, you have to start with the basic body anatomy? Crazy, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's one of those things where I started out very, very basic. I was like, I want to be a slime girl. I want to be a purple slime girl. Maybe a purplish pink slime girl, but I started out there. And then from there, over the course of years, I've added on things that I like. So, okay, let's start from, let me go ahead and pop myself out here so y'all can get a better view of all my features real fast. Let me scooch Javelin over so I'm not sitting on her. Boop, there she is.
What do you mean? That's what I'm here for.
Oh, hello, Mari. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while either in here. Holy crap. Um, but yeah, so if we start with like the different features I got going on, right? I originally had a much more normal figure. I did not have the badonkadonk. I don't know if we have or not. I didn't have the tail because I was very much like, oh, I'm just gonna be a typical slime girl, right? I didn't have the ears either, like the larger, like if you look, I got the almost pointed ears, right? There were a lot of things I didn't have, the black fingertips of the claws. All of this was added on as I went. I didn't have a full idea planned out, and it was one of those things where you need to be open to evolving your design as you go. That is the biggest thing. So the idea of being a living hug, so I've been trying to emphasize being huggable and soft. There you go. Interesting. Nice. Well, congratulations on your transition, Mari. But yeah, no, we're talking about character design. Do not be afraid to design and redesign and change designs and just have different designs for your characters.
Yup.
It can get real easy. And oh my gosh, I got so stuck in this for a little bit where I was like, well, the character is this. It has to be this. Therefore, I have to stick with this design. This is my design Bible. And then it's like, okay, but what if I like different designs? What if I want to change things up a little bit? And then I started thinking about the fact that, hey, there are plenty of VTubers out there that will change up their designs from time to time. I mean, look at the bigger ones. Look at Iron Mouse, Zentreya, Project Melody. All of them haven't been afraid to change up their look when they felt like they needed a new look. Another perfect example, Juniper Actius. Completely new vibe every now and then. Anytime that girl gets a new idea for anything, she's like, I'm gonna, Chad, I did it again. I made a new VTuber. So it's one of those things where it's, what was this? My slide is not the best. Is your model's hands like Cadenza's from Dead Island 2? Let me look up. Hold on, I'm looking it up now. I've never played Dead Island.
While you look that up, I want to say this real quick. Doughball, do not try to design your character around what other people are going to see you as. That is the first mistake. You're supposed to be doing it for yourself. If anyone else is weirded out about it, fuck them. Because there are always going to be people out there that are weirded out by something that you enjoy. You might as well get that out of your head.
Let's see. Yes, so one thing I am a big fan of. I am a huge fan of designs that incorporate the fingers getting darker, especially like the hands where it almost looks like you're wearing gloves, and ending in sharp claws where you can't quite tell where things end. So yes, I guess you could say that that's somewhat similar. Yeah, exactly. Don't be a people pleaser. Don't feel like you have to design something that everyone is going to like. Design what you want to see, and then don't be afraid to change that, because being a people pleaser, you can also get caught up in being a pleaser of yourself. And if you're always trying to be like, oh, well, I have to stick with my original idea, I have to stick with all that stuff, then it can get super easy to kind of just lose sight of what you were originally designing and sort of just lose the plot, Get so caught up in what you were originally trying to do that you sort of become inflexible. Like, the entire reason I designed Jelly Janks, first off, to be a slime girl, was I realized that whenever it came to a lot of my social circles and everything like that, I was a very flexible person. I could change up, presentation, what I was saying, like different modes with different people, right? And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the fact that I have friend groups across a lot of different groups. Well, across a lot of different, I guess what's the word for it? Like genres or social circles, or basically, I've got a lot of different friend groups. And all those friend groups, you kind of got to vary yourself a little bit. And I've always been a very flexible person in regards to that. So the one thing that I did whenever I was like, oh, well, I want to be a slime girl is, yeah, I want to emphasize that flexibility. I want to emphasize my ability to you know, adapt to situations. And I feel like it comes through really nicely. So, yeah. Also, hello, Jess. Welcome in. Hopefully your car ride was good. Nestle you in right there. Boom.
Since just showed up, that is a prime candidate of like someone making the character based around what they want it to be. Jess has not like changed any of her shit for someone else. It's all an if she likes it, and she knows her limits. So that she's a prime example of make your character about what you want, and then if yours starts lining up with what other people like, then there you go. You don't need to be trying to be a people pleaser.
Yeah, don't change your design. Eventually you'll find your niche. That's the big thing. And it's one of those things. You have to be unafraid to go, oh, well, I might not end up being able to, you know, have X or Y group of people interested in what I'm doing. But you need to understand, like, that's okay. That's fine. And it's fine to not cater to everyone. And yeah, see, like, being afraid of it, like, it's okay to be afraid, but you need to not let that fear rule what you're doing. You need to be able to sit down and go, hey, I'm just gonna do my dailies while we do this. So I'm gonna switch the topic over to some different stuff real fast.
Okay. Real quick. You know what, Doughball? Let me throw it at you like this. If you're going with the idea of Doughball character, but you don't want to full lean into slime, say your character is like malleable. Because the thing is that there are people out there in the not safe for work community and the safe for work community that make it to where their character can like adjust their body type, and it works in like different ways. Like because of some things Jinx has shown me, they showed me like there's some characters that, oh, they drink a lot of water. All of a sudden their breasts are huge. And then suddenly they squish their breast in. Now their hips are wide, their thighs are thick, and everything of the sort. You can do that. You don't have to be afraid necessarily to do it. Get creative. Make some interesting way about how it works. It's the reason why the character development is the big process where you can kind of just throw ideas at the wall and see what sticks for you, and then just start getting creative with it and how it works from there.
I'm also trying to figure out what I want to upgrade. Okay, worry about mastering later. Oh, you need your shit level, damn it. You know, the one thing I love about this game, about Arknights, it encourages you, at least right now, because there's no like, oh yeah, you can make one team out of just 6 stars. It encourages you to be like, hey, all these little, you know, like little 4 stars and everything like that. Yeah, you use them, enjoy them. They're good. All right, we're gonna do that. Dough ball is a combination of dough, clouds, marshmallow fluff, and pillow stuffing. They're literally the softest thing because I wanted to be that safety net for others. I like that. That's fun. And see that, okay, that would encourage you to be like, hey, my character is a comfy space for people. And I think that could work out really nicely design-wise. You can do that and you're cool as... Wait, what is this? One of those again. You can do that and you're cool as hell. You can do that and you're not... And you're cool as... Wait. You can do whatever you want and you're cool as... You know, like, yeah, like... Do whatever you want. Enjoy whatever you want. I mean, you know, within limits, you know. Like my whole thing is, like, just be yourself, do what you want, but don't harm others. That's cool. Yeah, Wide Wednesday. Heck yeah. I will say, today is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, just because I have something to do afterwards that is very, very important. So that does take priority. I don't hate y'all. No, not at all. There is just a very important thing. I blame my wife entirely for getting me addicted to it. That is having its final episode today. And I want to make sure that I get to watch that. So yeah, I'm excited. By the way, chat, if y'all haven't watched Fool's Gold, it's basically a D&D retelling kind of thing where they were just like, hey, I'm going to do animatic-style animations to show off this really cool D&D campaign we had. And it's got all these crazy twists and turns and all this nutso stuff happening all the time. go check it out. It's Fool's Gold. It's really good. Apparently they uploaded their final episode of it, and I cannot recommend it enough. For those of you who might check it out, it's one of those things that you're lucky because you are getting an ending to the story. Because this bitch who's been doing the entirety of it, she has the most interesting little habit of going, ooh, what if I end every single episode off on a cliffhanger with the caveat that it is going to take me months to animate between episodes. So yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. It's one of those things.
Don't you just love them?
Did I do Delver of the Cryptic? Yeah, I did do all these. Cool. Acquisition Center. I gotta do the credit store, get my credits, and then get my free premium currency. We do love silly little stories. Like, okay. Oh, what do you want to say for the record? Yeah, it's a 7-year thing, and Jess has thankfully gotten me into it over the course of the past year, I believe. Like it was like the last year to 2 years, I think.
How many seasons does it have?
It's a single. It is a single thing.
Oh, it's just a single long running thing.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Soul, you're immediately cool. Yeah. The story opens with karaoke causing a world-ending event, and it's awesome. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's really fucking good. I cannot recommend it enough. It's oh my god, it's so good. Like I said, Jess got me addicted to it, and I am far too invested in all the little scrimblos in this story to, like, oh my god, I need them to all be okay at the end. Oh my god. Who are we farming for right now? Got her thing all the way up. I need to work on Alesh's. I need more of these dumb mushrooms. Sorry, I know I'm gonna marathon. Oh my god, listen. Don't tempt me because I will whip out a watch party so hard. I will whip out a watch party for this. It won't be something that we could all watch, like, you know, in one go because, dear god, it's a lot. But I will whip out a watch party to spread this around and share it with people because, holy crap. It's one of those things, it's like Murder Drones. I love it, and I really want to share it with other people, but it's an endeavor. It's a bit of an endeavor. More of an endeavor than Murder Drones, I would say. Flow the stream for any questions like last time I was in the stream. No, you didn't interrupt the flow of the stream. We were literally just doing like a just chatting. So, like, whenever I'm doing just chatting, especially in the opening, it's very much meant to be a open forum. Like, y'all can ask questions, y'all can do whatever you want. You know, it's mainly for y'all to interact with me. So that's, you know, if you see the stream in just chatting mode, that's what it is. So never, ever, 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 ever feel like you can't talk about something whenever we're just doing that. And even whenever I'm gaming, right? Like when I'm playing Endfield right now. If y'all, like, I'm just doing my fucking dailies. If y'all have a question in the midst of all this, then feel free to ask.
If anyone ends up worrying about this stuff more than you guys, it's me, because I don't want to try to intrude and be like, oh, I can answer this question because I've been through so much experience with it. This is Jinx's stream. I try not to take that over.
We'll do a roll. Why not? And it's 5-star. Okay, cool. I already have him.
I'm glad Platt isn't here.
What? I'm doing this for tickets and resources and stuff. Okay, so no, the way that Arknights does this thing, right? In Star Rail, you can spend your rolls on the weapon or the character, the weapon being the light cone, right? In Arknights, you spend your rolls to accumulate materials that you then spend on weapon rolls. So you cannot roll on weapons unless you've been rolling on characters. That's why it's important to roll on characters. Okay, blue. So, yeah. Anytime it's a... Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, I mean, And that's one thing also. If there's a question you ever have that you just want to like pause it in the Discord or anything like that, one thing that I want my Discord to be is a bastion of encouraging creativity. I really want people to feel like they can just walk in there and be like, hey, what I have questions about things. I want to be better creatively. I want to do things like you want to do things, you want to make stuff. I respect that already. So if you're having questions and all of that, feel free to ask them. I am an open book, and I'm an open book, and I've got a decent amount of experience. I wouldn't say that I've got a lot of experience, but I've got a decent amount enough, you know. Weapons are cool as hell. Are there Bowie knives in the game? What, in this game? Because I don't think so. No. Weapons in this game are categorized as, oh, we're doing a Jar Jar Jinx. All right. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oh, it looks like I'm holding Jess in my arm. That's great. I love that. I'm gonna post the fan art. Oh, no. Okay, Doughball. I love that fan art. It is so cute, okay? Like, oh my god. It's so goddamn cute. I love it. I actually have been showing it off to different friends. It makes me happy. I smile every time I look at it. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, no, upgrading Alesh, because Alesh can maybe. Okay, no, I've got the mushrooms for it. I need 6 more of these bad boys. Acquisition center. No, what we'll do is we'll just go out too, because I've got things to do this. Valuables. Because I've been hoarding these so hard. You have no idea. Confirm. I need.
Yeah, did you know for
6.
a measly $30 I could turn you into a Gungan too?
Yeah. Okay, then we go over here, and what else do you need, Alesh? You need the little you need triangles. You need triangles. Okay, I can. Looks like we're gonna go farm up triangles, chat. Javelin and Jinx know how much. Yes, I do know how much I love them. Also, what do you mean, yeah? Instead of doing Yvonne, let's do Levitanes. With enough practice, I could probably make them into a Gungan. Hell yeah. Boop. Gather them all together. Jar Jar Jinx, yep. That's me for the next, like, 4 minutes. God,
You
I
have to
love
pay
Gilberta.
extra for the voice.
Yeah, you gotta do make the slime say something for the voice. I'm not doing the voice for the entirety of a 5-minute redeem for this. Gungans are so. Alright, like I'm gonna be honest, and this is no judgment. I don't understand the appeal. I'm more intrigued by it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like I'm just like, okay, I want to dissect this. But then it's just like, wait, you know, people just like what they like. Who am I to judge? I see that. I almost read that off.
Why didn't you, Jinx?
Cause it's not in the redeem, bitch. I gotta work on the energy regeneration for this team. They're not quite there yet. Oh, god damn it. Missy not gonna do this for 5 minutes. There you go, you happy? Was it everything you wanted, Ace?
Do you feel good about yourself?
God, I love... Oh, shit. I'm an alien lover and also, like, underdog characters and species. I getcha. And big sword time. Okay, but what is a Gungan voice if not a more, like, frantic Stitch voice sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think about this. Think about this. Okay. When you do voices, you learn. You kind of like realize things after a bit. Stitch, Meatwad, Jar Jar Binks, and Gollum, all the same base voice with slight alterations to it.
Yep.
Because, like, Stitch, you open up the back of it a little bit, so it's like, what was it? Jar Jar Binks is, Alright, I always go with, like, how the sound feels to me. Because, like, for Stitch, you're opening up, like, the back and flattening it a bit. With a Gungan voice, you're kind of, like, narrowing it and lengthening it out to the front. Meatwad, you're kind of just, like... I don't have any other word except for blobifying it. You're kind of just, like, bundling it all up. And then Gollum, you're just... There's a lot of, like, manic energy that goes to that. Hey, cool, I can turn back again. Whoop, there we go.
You know, the way that I would put it is Stitch is more, like, maniacal and frantic because, like, he's a wild experiment. Jar Jar's is more, like... If I remember correctly from the movies, his is more, like, nervous, social, awkward, panicking. And then I forgot who else you said because there was a way that I put that one too, but I can't remember the character's name now. But like, Meatwad. Meatwad is more like casual setting.
Well, yeah, Meatwad is chilled out. Meatwad is dumb.
Yeah,
like that says he's like,
Oh man, I don't know anything. I just want my TV. I need to dull my senses. You don't understand this. I have a condition where I don't think too good.
Like that's Meatwad.
Yep.
What is this? You were today years old when you realized Daffy Duck is just Sylvester sped up to a high... No, it makes sense. Like, I mean, it's one of those things of a lot of voices when you have to come up with a lot of different voices, you start to do iterations and variations on those voices because it just gets easier to do. That's why... What does that say? This is an autistic man. I will not be surprised if Jar Jar was on the spectrum. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Jar Jar would commit tax fraud. Jar Jar would commit tax fraud accidentally because they don't even know what the fuck taxes are.
Is this supposed to pay taxes? What the fuck?
Oh. I should do Pitch Perfect SpongeBob. Nice. But yeah, no, it's one of those things of, and also when it comes to voice acting, I do very much, and I will say this, I think there is a difference between voice acting and imitations, right?
Definitely.
If you're doing impressions or imitations, then you're trying to mimic like a very specific voice. I would never automatically say someone who... There's a quest over there. I'll do that later. I would never say that someone who is doing imitations predominantly, like, what is it? Not all impressionists or impression doers, I don't know the word for it, but not all people who do impressions are voice actors. Huh?
I think you had it right with impressionists.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very... Wait, scan the place to find the sky pole. Okay. Don't throw bombs in Wuling City. Blah, blah, blah. There we go.
Impressionists can become VAs if they aren't predominantly trying to do impressions to get into it. If you want a prime example of that, look at Team 4-Star. Like, remember, Lanny ended up landing quite a few voice acting jobs because he made Vegeta's voice his own. He didn't try to mimic exactly what was in the show.
Yeah, and like, it's one of those things where if someone is trying to do, like hey, we need this character, but we can't get the VA for that character, then yeah, they'll reach out to someone who will do an impression of that character. But it's not one of those, what is it? Oh, okay. But, well, it's a perfect example, right? Aladdin, The Return of Jafar, that movie. They had Genie in it, but they couldn't get Robin Williams for it. So what did they do? They went and got someone who could do a pretty spot-on Robin Williams impersonation, because Genie was literally just Robin Williams. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing about the character, because it's just Robin Williams. He's delightful. He's wonderful. Rest in peace.
Exactly.
But, yeah. Like the Jack Black impersonator from 2014 Dead Island 2 ad. Yeah, like okay. But the thing is, the problem with doing that, especially in like a voice acting scenario, is if you are mainly trying to make a name for yourself in voice acting as someone doing impersonations, that's the only work you're ever gonna be able to really get. And it's gonna kind of suck because you're gonna be very, very, very limited. Now, a lot of people who are doing new things that are like, hey, I don't necessarily want this specific voice. I want a voice that would fit this character. Give me the voice you think it would, that would fit, right? Like, we're going for a gruffer old man character, or, like, that's going to be the majority. It's never going to be like oh, well, we need someone to sound like, I don't know, Sylvester Stallone. How good's your Sylvester Stallone? It's always going to be like, hey, we got an older, like, war veteran type character. What you got for us as far as, your audition for this? What kind of voice can you do? And then that's when, if you want to whip out something that's got some Stallone stank to it, you're more than welcome to, but it's not going to be required for you to have to stick to the box that is doing a Stallone voice. Or, like, another perfect example, right? Arnold impersonations. Like, Arnold as a, like,
Combat.
Arnold, well, the thing is, like, I was thinking Fairly Odd Parents, but,
Yeah.
no, so, like, Arnold himself has become such an icon that he has become a character archetype in and of himself. Like, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Huh?
He accepts it, is the funny thing.
Well, no, like, and it's not a bad thing. It's just the fact that, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger has become like a character archetype in and of himself. It's not like, oh, well, we need an old man. It's like, no, we need an Arnold. We need an Arnie. Arnie seems like a goober. Arnie is a goober. Like, I have, like,
Yeah.
I follow that man's social medias, and that man is a goob in the best way. Also, I'm chasing this Arlene. Oh my god, I need it. But yeah. So voice acting, I don't know. It's one of those things where if someone tells me, "Oh, I'm a voice actor," and then whips out impersonations and stuff, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, cool," but like, what else can you do?
Right.
Because it's one of those things where, like, I've had to do voice parts mainly for private projects and different things that my friends were getting into, and it was never hey, we need you to do this actor. It was always like, hey, how good's your announcer voice? And I would just drop an announcer voice. They'd be like, perfect, that's what we need. Here's the intro. We want you to record this. And yeah. When I get moved out of here, I want to get back into I really need to just sit down and start, like, I need to put a voice reel together. I need to, like, start submitting it to different places and be like, hey, I want to do work. I want to do voice work. I think I can do that. I really, really want to get into it. May we hear announcer jinx? Fuck. Let me think. What is it? And keep in mind, this was pre-transition announcer jinx. So you're getting what Jinx would do in college, not Jinx present day. Because I don't even know what I would do for a film announcer voice, but so it'd be your typical just like, hello, everyone. This is Announcer Jinx telling you to watch this fucking show that I'm doing the intro for. It's really fucking good. It's a podcast. It's really awesome. And there you go. Jess is calling me out for being Markiplier, but I don't think it's. And I mean, I don't think it's a very like good Markiplier impersonation. It's just got that like. Markiplier is one of those that like there's a lot of like he's got a lot of bass to it, right? God damn it! No, I'm not Markiplier. No.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Chat, for a measly $30, I will draw Jinx's face morphed into Markiplier.
I'm not Markiplier's hidden streaming hyper account. This isn't what Markiplier does whenever he's not, filming Iron Lung or some shit. Pink mustache and all. Oh, fucking Wilford Wharf stash.
He's talked about bringing that back. He said
Big Chin Lord Farquaad E version.
Yep. I'll do it.
Listen, I think that Mark could still rock Wilford Wharf stash.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. I've done the daily. I saw a quest over there. Hold on.
In a video that he did, I think it was with Poppy. I think. Oh God.
I gotta make the slime say something. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Today we're gonna be breaking into their into their slime Okay. Did you want to say there or the slime? Y'all gotta fucking check y'all's into this. Okay. Y'all gotta spell check your shit
This,
before you.
okay.
What?
They said this.
Yeah. No, it's no, cause like I've noticed like Markiplier hyperthine. Okay. Let me turn the music off. Fuck. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and today we're gonna be breaking into this. Fuck. If I have to, like, because if I can read it, if I'm reading it off, I can just roll with it. But the second I see a word, it's like. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and today we're gonna be breaking into this slime Twitch streamer's apartment. There you go. Better. Markiplier. No. I'm not Markiplier. I hate how well that works. Fuck.
Jake's in the background window. Actually, like the curtains are open. She just like a shocked look looking at Markiplier in the front yard. When did this fucker get here?
Let's see. Jab streams. I'm sure if they were gifted like 10 gift subs for their channel, I'm fairly certain they would be willing to draw it on stream too.
No.
I don't
You
know.
have no
I don't
incentive
know.
To be sending me
You
gift
could
subs
do that.
I've hardly been streaming. Don't you do that. You don't
The
need to gift me 10
craziest ever.
subs.
Oh, I got a quest right here. 5th, causing chaos every day. What? What were you saying? No offense by the old riots. Be gone, unseen ones. What? Chill? What's this guy got going on with him? I've completed every quest but this one, apparently. You scared me. I thought those things were angry about the offerings again. Oh, you're asking about the things in the canals. The water moves wrong and the noises. Oh, goodness, the noises. And the water glows green at night like drowned souls. What? This is a clear threat to public water safety. Right? Everyone's terrified. No one dares touch the water now. They say a body fell in last month. Now it's not human anymore. I've said too much. That Tianchi disciple over there, Li Heng, knows he knows the dark waters better. Interesting. Random question, but am I among Deltarune fans here? I enjoy me some Deltarune. I need to get back into it and play more of it, but I kind of went on a hiatus from it. I was in the middle of part 3, I believe. But I do want to... I'm probably going to end up just restarting the entire series, so yeah. Does anyone else remember the 2 to 3 year period where Markiplier kept going to the hospital? When did that ever stop? Mark's still going to the hospital. The 7 hospitalized Markipliers. God. Also, hold on.
It doesn't help that he's finding certain like spices and stuff that he's allergic to, and that's the reason why he keeps going back.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for chapter 5.
That is the recent problem.
Mm-hmm. My brain at 3 a.m. when buff women show up. God damn it. Oni, you were like the epitome of intrusive thoughts.
I was just about to say intrusive thoughts coming out.
Disable Kim labels nominal. Administrator, you need me. The local said something about movement in the waters. Ignore the nonsense, filth, superstition, and the real pollutant. I walk these canals twice a week, never once seen anything abnormal. My bet, someone's illegally breeding Finn causes a ruckus and sparked wild rumors. But the panic's real. People refuse to use the water. It is a public health risk. Let's take a look. Perfect. You can start with the canals under Fangxing Avenue and near the Tianxi Bureau Academy. Cool. I get to go do public safety. You know what? Why am I doing this as my Levitain team? I need to, like... We're doing narrative goober team.
Don't you just love when your character is a very powerful, like, type character, but then they're just like, hey, can you, like, do all these safety inspections?
Well, okay, no, so I am the administrator. I am technically... I'm a businesswoman. What's that? Hold on, what is that?
Dressed as a penguin.
Hey, this is very, very high-tech Endfield clothing that is very necessary and does not make me look like a penguin at all. I don't know what you're saying at all. I don't know what you're saying at all. I'm trying to find the where's the sweet spot where she waddles. Damn it, I can't do it.
Okay. Hey, penguin.
Okay, I gotta what, and then I gotta what, and then I gotta what. Oh, I see it over there. Hold on. But oh, there's a button. There's a fucking button. Hold on, button. Jelly Jingwin. Listen, I would love to get art of me dressed up as the administrator, okay? Okay, so... that probably determines where this ends up. Yeah, here we go. Intrusive thoughts? Wait, hold on, I didn't read. Get her fat enough and she'll waddle. Just, god damn it.
For a measly $30.
Exactly, for a measly $30. And here's what
Oh
you
my
rolled,
God.
damaged.
I didn't do it this time. Stop it.
For a
You guys are-
measly. Chad,
You
for a
guys are doing it
measly
more than me.
$30.
You guys are doing it more than me. Stop it.
Listen, I'm sorry, it's a meme now. It's never gonna leave. It's basic procedure.
Oh my God.
It's basic procedure. We should
Don't
stuff
you
Jinx
start
in a
with-
mobile suit and see what happens. What? What do you mean stuff me in a
This
mobile suit?
basic procedure thing was supposed to be for chat, not me.
It's basic procedure.
Oh my God.
For a measly $30, fat Gungan booty. Ah! I love how nobody who works for Endfield can actually swim.
It's not just like a normal running thing for a lot of games. It's just like we can't swim.
Go.
We are ultra powerful beings, but God forbid we jump in water.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I see it. Hold on. Huh. 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 Boop. Device has no markings either, just like the last one. Okay. You know, I don't think I've seen anything like this in other canals. Neither have I. John Halo worked for Endfield, yes. No sign of filth or movement. Maybe it's just rumors, like the Tianchi disciple said, though those devices are a bit concerning. Now check the other canal. Yeah, it's too early to tell. Let's head out. Okay. For a measly $30, Jinx can finally have her worst nightmare, a flat... Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking... Okay. That is actually one of those things that I would not want people to ever draw outside of, like, maybe a joke
At least
piece or
it
something
isn't
like
Teenage Mutant Ninja
That-
Turtles
that is,
on the
that
NES.
is, if someone
Wait,
came
wait,
to me
level
with
is a
that,
sewer.
I would definitely go
The water
straight
pits
to
kill
Jinx
you.
and be like, Jinx,
Level
are
2,
you cool
you
with
are
this?
swimming in a dam.
I know, Riki. Fucking, like, I never understood that. You can't go into the water, but then suddenly it's like, hey, but underwater level. Just go. Just fucking go.
Damn.
Anti-Jinx. Oh, wait, hold on. How have I not seen this yet? Yeah! Okay, I gotta get up there to the canal. Cause yeah, no. Fat ass, always the thing. Sknej! Okay, what do we got? Oh boy, butterflies. My arch enemy, Sknej! Oh my god. Real
want
talk,
this
would you
out of
pack
me.
most of your ass into luggage to fit in a plane seat? No, I just, you know, fill the space.
She'd pay for the extra seats.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, if the government wants to fly me out anywhere, they're paying for the plane seats. And if they're putting me into, like, you know, a public plane, that's kind of stupid, honestly. There are going to be fewer
'Cause this is
passengers
just-
getting off than got on.
Jinx, don't eat the passengers.
Why not? Listen,
They're
the
not gonna-
in-flight meals are shitty. They don't even offer them anymore if you're flying economy. And you can bet the government's not going to put me in business class.
Jinx, you said that you always wanted to make sure that you have the freedom to see the world at least a little bit. If you eat the passengers, they're not gonna let you.
Coffee and a Biscoff cookie is not going to fucking cut it on an 8-hour flight, Javelin. I need more than that. And I'm not packing my own snacks because they won't let me. And I'm not paying $13 for a pack of M&Ms in the fucking aircraft store. Or
Jinx,
whatever.
There's an easier, non-consuming way of human flesh to be able to actually get that. Just tell them to send you food on the flight.
It's made out of fucking... No, they don't let you take food past TSA.
Oh my god.
They don't. It's stupid. You're not allowed to take food past TSA.
Jinx is the government. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Tell them to exert,
You don't fuck
their
with the
power.
TSA. Javelin, no, you don't fuck with the TSA. You don't fuck with the TSA. You carrying a pin that looks a little weird, they gotta strip search you. They gotta go full anal cavity search. You managed to get food past them? Goddamn. Are you a wizard?
You're slime, though.
Hold on, let me move my mic. There we go. I had to sit back a little bit.
But Jinx, you're a slime, though.
Yeah, and?
I mean, if they kind of remove the dress, they could already see what you have.
So? I'm not gonna stop them from doing a cavity search.
They don't need to Jinx. They can see through you. They don't need to do a cavity.
It's the TSA! They probably get off on it! That's probably why they do it so often! What is this? Nail clippers to the to the God damn it. Also, we have reached the 1 hour mark, meaning it is time to swap over to a break real fast. For those of you who might be new, I do take breaks at the top of every hour just so you all don't miss out on any gameplay, and I get the chance to prepare myself for the next hour of streaming. So you all sit tight, and we'll be right back after these messages. Hi everyone, what's up? We had a
Yeah,
we had
got
a we had a
sandwiches.
hedgehog wander in. Apparently, I was about to say chinchilla, but
How dare you?
How are you, Riki? Sure, everyone. I'm eating a sandwich.
I'm full of sandwich.
You know, I realized that while I had lunch, I did not eat dinner yet, and it was already like 8:30 here. So I threw together a cold cut sandwich. No, don't attack the hedgehog.
Don't be mean to the hedgehog, Dad.
Who, speaking of quick attack, has been playing Pokemon.
True.
How's that been going, by the way?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You little goober.
It's been going. I've been, like, bungling my way through with sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, I heard you just, like, bulldoze through the Whitney gym.
I did. That was... And then I skipped gyms 5 and 6 and went straight on to 7.
Dear God. How? How do you do that?
But yeah, I fixed that. We beat gyms 5 and 6 today. We saved a cow, we saved a lighthouse Pokemon, and we defeated Team Rocket again for the last time. Probably not.
Totally for the last time. You'll never see them again. Team Rocket is just the William Afton of Pokemon. So full of sandwich. Mmm. But yeah, I'm munching on a what is it? It's a hot ham, so it's like a spicy ham with pepperoni, along with a Gouda truffle cheese and spinach on potato bread, because potato bread fucks. And I challenge you to say otherwise. Can I make that jump? Yeah, I can make that jump. Tater bread. I do love my spiced meats. So I apologize if y'all hear chewing or anything like that. I'm doing my best to mitigate it as much as possible. I guess just impromptu Jelly Jinx mukbang stream. Or I eat a single sandwich. There we go. Also bullshit, Oni Siege. I don't care if it's an Oni, or I don't care if it's a mobile suit. It's not thicker than me. Maybe it'll go back. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, yeah, there we go. We use the crate to keep the platform moving. Now we gotta wait for the platform to come back. I'm trying to mitigate the chewing. No. Have you seen the wound? I have not, Oni. Let's see. I'll letter that receipt. It's found me around. Water moves. Another rumor. It can't be you. You're gone. But rivers carry memories. Could the whispers be your voice? Tangled in the reeds. Maybe it's selfish to ask, but the dead visit others. Why never me? Goddamn. Sorry, I just found a, where does this go? Where does this go? Where does this go? Ooh, secret tunnel. Oh. It's not a secret tunnel so much as just an easy access tunnel with a chest in it. Who's the Pokemon card? That would be Riki Starchilla.
Hello. I'm currently a Pokemon card.
Yes.
I can change that, though.
A Picharisu, to be exact. Okay, then we
It was
hit-
me the whole time!
No! There can be only one!
Jinx, I think this one's rebelling against you.
Mudkip.
Fine, is this better?
You have to do the thing. Hold on, wait, before you do it, let me just, where is your reactive? There it is. All right, chat, this is very important. Go ahead, Riki.
Lower it, because there's no feet with this model.
Yeah, there are.
Not the other one.
Oh.
There.
Oh, I was
fine.
telling you to do the fucking, like, low Mudkip voice, but that works too.
Well, fuck! God damn it! That's shit.
Free maid redeem!
Congratulations. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Mudkip.
I love it. You just stare directly into Javelin's face. Just there you go.
God.
Hi, Jav.
Why are you like this?
Mudkip.
Jinx, I'm gonna put him in the mechanism.
I'm gonna scooch him closer to you. Scooch him in closer. Hey, there we go.
Right. You have
Mud.
sealed Riki's fate. He's going in the mechanism.
It looks like he's whispering
Muck dip.
ancient, like, forbidden secrets to you.
She told me about that last week. You're so late on that.
Draw Jinx as Lord Farquaad. Do it.
Okay, that's more torture on Jinx than me, so sure.
Oh, there we go. Just like little shoulder Mudkip.
Oh God.
Just peeking up from behind Jeff's shoulders. There we go. Oh my god. I love messing with reactives. It's the ultimate, like, I can just
you know
mess
the
with...
temperature to completely disintegrate a human body?
What would that be?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I can figure it out.
No, don't. That'll put you on a list.
Listen, I have a lot of test subjects I'm not doing anything with, okay? They'll
Me
get their
pointing-
body back. It's fine.
Me pointing at the Mudkip on my back. Chat, does this look like the face of Mercy to you?
Mudkip.
No, I will not do a Riki Maid redeem for this stream. But if you want to save up points... God damn it. But if you would like to save up points for a Maid redeem for Riki, you are free to do it on twitch.tv/Riki Starchilla.
How dare you?
I dare very muchly. I will advertise my friends. I have been given a platform and I will pull my friends up to it.
Scott, I'm literally just swapping avatars to see how long it takes for her to get mad at me.
Why are we Titanic fluting?
Good question.
Why are we Titanic fluting? Oh, sad day for Riki. Gotcha. Wait, why is the database lit up? Oh. Okay, we can do one more headhunt before we're done.
Yeah, that's already a redeem on my channel. It's stupid expensive, though.
Oh yeah, workout break, Jinx.
Oh, shit! Hold on.
Workout break? Remember, it's always leg day when you're running away from your problems.
God damn it. And there he goes. Okay,
I can't believe he ran away from his problems.
Get rid of main display. Because I don't want y'all seeing my desktop. And we'll do Star Rail dailies, and then figure something else to do after that. It's a good maid outfit, it really is.
About time.
Okay. And we got squats first and foremost. I say this eating a sandwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next we got sit-ups. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And we're back. The push-ups really suck. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. Firing up Star Rail.
Ah, yes, the game that had everyone mad at you.
Yep. Game? And main display. Oh my god, Davina. So yeah, we're just hopping in to do a, what's it called? Our dailies. And farm a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. We gotta farm for, Yao Guang. Boop. And let it ride. We're not using this team, though. I mean, technically we could use this team. Fuck it.
I pulled for the same amount and didn't get either of the characters. Does that mean I get to be mad at Jinx too?
I mean, do you want to be?
I might.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you, Riki. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it.
Matt, you should worry about it.
No, it's fine. Pay no attention to
I'm
the sandwich in
diving
my
in
tail.
for it. Wow, Jinx, I can't believe your sandwich went straight to your tail. That's crazy.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Don't thank me.
Listen, sandwiches are stored in the tail. Excuse my bluntness here, but that ass is fine, girly pop. Listen, I appreciate any and all, compliments, and you fucking know it.
An explosive
Back to digesting my sandwich. It's got what sandwiches crave. I got one sandwich that I just ate. When you're Slime Girl, it's really easy to, you just shove the entire sandwich into the side of your head and then just, put it wherever you want. It's kind of great, honestly.
Don't thank me.
Also, behold the insanity that is, elation.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
Oni, that's just called a Fimbro.
Or Twunk.
Or a Twunk.
That omen. Don't thank me.
I like how, Mary caught themselves. Is it Mary or Mari?
That is a thing? What, Fimbros or, Twunks?
In disguise.
Inflation? Oh, you said, yeah. It's fine, it's fine.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
I see you lurking there, Lewdness.
She always sees.
Well, yeah, Twunks definitely already exist. Okay. I know that I've seen it once before as a joke, Fimbros, but I didn't know if there was, if that was, an official classification. I don't know. I need to just study the taxonomy of Femboys. What are the different classifications?
Test of luck. An explosive
Yet another thing going on the clipboard.
Yeah, I do need to finish the traces for these for this team. I think Sparkle's done and Sparksy's done. I got to do Yao Guang, and I think I did Dun Hung already. I know I was farming for him at one point.
I guess I should get back into my dailies.
You should get back into your dailies. And then you can do story, and then you can play Amphorius, and then be sad, like the rest of us.
An explosive start.
I imagine, I know you're the one that said it, but I'm also imagining Jesse, but it's that fucking meme of, hand on shoulder with the fucking gif.
Heavens with my divinations.
Wait. Okay. I'm familiar with Twink. I'm familiar with Twunk. I'm familiar with Busty Boys. Very familiar with Busty Boys. But Thigh Boys and McQueens, I'm not familiar with either of those.
An explosive
I'm gonna need you to contribute to my research here, Dr. Soul. You got some insider knowledge. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, hearing Thigh Boys, I just think, you mean the normal femboy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Thigh Boy is just the default, the bottom-heavy femboy.
Yeah.
of that omen. Don't thank me.
Now,
Of course, I
can
guess it
see
is a
the-
little... Huh?
I was just gonna say, I could see the M Queen being a thing of okay, maybe it's what Karm did with Gyla, where it's just they're still in the dress, but you can clearly see that they're really trying to get those hips and stuff out there too. It's just yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Soul, hold on. Hand on shoulder. Elaborate.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
Thoughts on Busty Boys? I don't disagree with it, but at some point you're just gonna have to be okay, why don't you just full and lean to just being a woman at that point? Can still contain
Okay.
the dick, but it might
Okay.
as well just be
I will say...
cake.
The cake, yeah. I have seen Busty Boys where it's yeah, they've got a femme figure, but their entire presentation is male. And like with
That
that, I
understand.
can understand leaning into the like the busty boy thing, right? Especially when
Fucking
they're like, oh,
M6.
huh?
Fucking M6, if you know who that is.
Yeah. But yeah, like I can definitely see that being a you know, one of those like, yeah, no, that's legit. But like, I don't know. Just consider thigh boys their own case, where they are indeed bottom heavy, but the thigh does consist of more defined muscle. Interesting. Okay, so like built up muscular, like
Okay, I can
thigh
understand
femboy.
that.
That's interesting. Like I've never actually. I don't think I've seen that actually, because whenever I see bottom heavy
It's a very
femboys,
rare.
it's always one of those cases where it's softer, right? Like it's always done up with like more wobble than muscle. So how are we doing? 21 and a 24. Okay. So this team's actually working really nicely. Nice.
I'm not even gonna front. M6's Blair made me feel types of ways. I was just like, oh. I was like, I've seen Busty Boys, but this one is kind of.
Don't thank me.
Goddamn. You know, it is kind of funny with Star Rail. I feel like attacks and things like that have just grown in spectacle over time. To where, like, okay, with Sparksy, her attacks have so much flair to them. It's like you go back to how the game first started, right? And I'm gonna definitely awaken me to Busty Boys. But like with a lot of characters that were early in this game, their abilities and stuff, like there wasn't really a lot of like crazy flair to them, but over time, like now there's like an entire background change and all that stuff, and like I don't know, special abilities come off more, like they have more production value than a lot of other characters, like full ultimates do. We're just gonna watch Sparksy get squished against the screen for a bit. Well, yeah, no, I know I just described budget, but it is kind of funny. Though I do notice that, like, with Welt, they did bump up his thing a little bit to have a little bit more flair. But, yeah. He also lost a voice actor in the process of it, so there was a trade-off.
I think it's a combination of both budget, but also like they've grown to where they're just like, okay, this is stuff that we could have did with certain characters' moves. Let's try updating some of that.
Look at this creature, chat. Look at this creature. Look at Sparksy. Look at her. This is what happens when VTubing goes too far.
Look at today's gift count.
See? See?
So much enthusiasm.
Low cortisol. High cortisol.
Chat, Sparksy is your warning. If you get too deep into VTubing, you'll be like her. You're only doing it for the clicks.
Sparksy is just Sampa. No.
Oh my god.
See, look. Sparkle, just, you know, happy, chill. Hold on, let's see. Look at her. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at this creature. Look at her info. Hold on. We gotta do the animation. Like, I gotta let this play out. Okay, we're good. Also, Nameless Honor. Grab that. Look at her info. Let's see. I haven't gotten to look at her info yet, because after I rolled her last night, I was like, fine, I'm hopping off Star Rail! Here's World End, Sparksy, and Sparkle. The Fool are fundamentally the same. Whoever is seen, whoever is liked is the correct answer.
We totally didn't bully Jinx last night or anything. Don't worry.
Yeah, no,
about
I
it.
got bullied absolutely
Nuh-uh.
wretchedly.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, okay. So I need to explain something, chat. I had a few rolls that I had been saving up for Sparksy. And anyway, so I had a few rolls saved for Sparksy. I had 40. And so I went on to
Look at today's gift count.
I logged into the game, and I was like, okay, we're gonna spend those 40 rolls. Spent them, didn't get her. And of course, I got, you know, stuff for the Starlight Exchange. It's the Undying Starlight. The Embers are here, yeah. So I got Starlight. I changed it up for 3 more passes. Roll 41, I got Sparksy. Roll 43, I got fucking Yao Guang. And I was bullied mercilessly. Deservedly, honestly. But at the same time, I can't help. I can't help the fact that my fucking gotcha luck is the only luck I have. We're just gonna roll these out, because I got 4 of them.
I wonder where Plap is.
She's busy right now. There we go. Is that gonna be enough for... No, it's not. Okay.
I
Cool.
wonder if she'll stop being busy enough to jump on stream and show how she was feeling last night.
Oh, she was... Okay. Chat, y'all know how Plap is normally pretty subdued and chill most of the time. Plap was really just going off last night.
That shit was
Did I do Divergent
hilarious.
Universe? Nope, I need to do one more Divergent Universe. Wait, do I? No, I've done Divergent Universe already. We're good. We're good on Divergent Universe. I don't need to do it. Just run around as a gremlin. Rage, very much Rage Deer. Like, oh my god, the Rage Deer.
I'm gonna go get more soda. I'll be right back.
They're the same person, chat. They're the same person. Sparksy and Sparkle are the same person. Oh my god. Oh no, it wasn't Desert Rain Frog. Like, Plap was ready to throw hands. Jess was done with my I just noticed she has a cut into her hat so that one of her twin tails sticks out. Oh my god. Here's the part where Plap comes in with a jump scare. More than likely, but yeah, no, not yet. God, okay. Can I just say, I really like Don Hung's outfit with this, purely for the exposed shoulder. I don't know why. I think I just like bodysuits. Jesus, shit. I think I just like bodysuits. But, like, seeing the bodysuit like that underneath the outer robes, there's something kind of awesome about that. I like it. I like it a lot. I dig it. Like this area here is really, really cool.
And follow the way of the permanence.
Anyway. Also, he gets a tail in this form, so immediately better. I don't know why it took them so long to give Don Hung a tail, honestly. I want to see Jinx Luck and MS Gundam BP2 gotcha. Wait. Still remaining in Currency Wars? Keep playing? Wait, did I quit out in the middle of Currency Wars? No, okay. Oh, I just didn't grab these. I've reached the amount of deep immersifiers allowed. God damn it. I need to use deep immersifiers. Fuck. I'll use those after stream. For now, though, let's hop off of Star Rail. And also hide my main display. And get music playing. Fuck it. Bum, bum. Okay. Give me a sec. Sorry, Jess just sent me some... Oh my god, I forgot. Like, you can do New Game Plus on RE9, can't you? Oh my god. Hold on, let me just there we go. Creek. Whew. So yeah, got my dailies done. We're gonna switch it over to just chatting for now. And there, done. Close out, close out, close out, close out, close out, close out all that stuff. But yeah, MS Gundam BP2 Gotcha. I mean, the only Gundam game I own is Gundam Breaker 4. That's it. And that's thanks to Jaeger. Jaeger got me that, which was really cool of him. Grace here, take my revolver and shotgun and chainsaw. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're not wrong. I do love that, you know, Leon runs into Grace. First thing he does is, here, take my big fuck off gun. It's great. Oh, but all right. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it, but holy fuck. Goddamn, okay. Watching Jess play that was some of the coolest shit ever. Like, holy shit. Because, what is it? Jess is really good at video games. And I think, you died like 2-3 times over the entire playthrough? So, yeah, it was just one of those, like, I got to, instead of watching how I would play a Resident Evil game, which is me just, like, flailing all over the place and everything, and being like, oh god, I don't know what I'm doing, I got to watch someone who's actually good at the game, just tapping zombies in the head, literally the entire time. It was great. The Gundam I'm talking about is a free-to-play. Interesting. I have enough gacha games. I have enough gacha games, honestly. What is this? Okay, anyway. Closing that out, closing that out. I gotta, like, close out, like, 4 different windows. What the fuck? Okay, we're good. Whew. Fucking can't believe, Kaiju, I can't believe you hit me with the R-turd. So rude. So rude. Jinx is flailing everywhere and doesn't know what she's doing. Yeah, it happens in games. Oh. You know what I could do? Not that I'm going to play it. Like, play it on stream. I could give y'all a little tour of my Satisfactory world that I've been playing around in. Just to, you know, have a little, thing to bridge the time. Because we have about, okay, we got about, like, 17 minutes left. So why not? How many OSHA violations? OSHA doesn't exist on this planet. We don't gotta worry about OSHA and their dumb little regulations. It's like the lab. OSHA just slows down progress.
Chat, did you know that Jinx could not brag about her gacha pools if she just didn't play the game?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
That was Plap last night.
That is what Plap was doing last night. Plap was sitting there going like going off on me and everything. And then just being like, and I'm just like, okay, but like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, you could just not play. You could just not play. You could just not play the gacha game. And I'm like, what do you mean not play the gacha game? You could just not play it.
It was a hilarious night, chat.
Plap was upsetty spaghetti. Hold on, I'm getting stuff set up so y'all can see what I'm doing. God, I love this music. Sources. And no, this isn't me trying to be like, hey, I can totally get a playthrough of this started. This is me just being like, hey, we got time to kill. I want to show off a little bit. It's a game I love, and it's a new world, so why not just... there. Satisfactory, boom.
Yeah, she likes to show off all the time.
What the fuck, Dio?
Why do you think she does her gacha pools?
Oh my god. I do it because I want the characters. Okay, where are we at? Hold on. We're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, because I was fucking with the steel foundry. So this is a game I only have about, I'd say, 40 hours in, so it's not that far along. Also, one sec. There we go. Move that. So yeah, as far as Satisfactory games, this game is not that far along. It's only a 40-hour-ish playthrough, I think. Hold on, let me see. Load game. Okay, it's 39 hours and 55 minutes. So I haven't gotten too far into it. So I'm just getting basic factory buildings and things like that set up. I need to make this look better. Honestly, we could just do that right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of maintenance here. Do that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. There we go, and then we go and grab one of those, and we go... Another reason I'm doing this is because it's quick. I can do this quickly, chat. What? What are you laughing at, you big bear bitch?
I may not have laughed and/or giggled at what just said in chat.
Chat, this is the Tism hour. I'm sorry. Hey, we're not going a full hour with Satisfactory. God damn it. This is just me being like, hey, I know I've talked about playing Satisfactory a lot, and I kind of want to let chat in to my little world, my little not obsession. It's not an obsession, chat. It's not an obsession. It's not an obsession. I'm not obsessed. I'm not obsessed. I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want to stop. I just don't want to stop right now. I just don't want to stop. The factory must grow. The factory must grow.
Yeah.
I listen. You know, you hold on. I don't have it set to Satisfactory. And done. Boom. Done. So, yeah. I can stop anytime I want, like I said. But also, let's go ahead and bop, 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 bop. Get rid of that, and boop, and we go boop, boop, boop. You know, you do you, Jinx. But no, I can stop anytime I want. I don't need the crack, okay? I don't need it. It doesn't have control over me. I can stop I can stop using crack anytime I want. And you know, I just don't feel like it right now, okay? I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I should have to do something I don't feel like, and I feel like you're judging me for
me sitting here, my drumstick ice cream cone. Yeah. Go on.
I have a problem. I have a problem, and that problem is I love Satisfactory.
Me places his hand on his shoulder, and the first step is it.
Ah, shit, fuck. It's EP hours over here. It's only 9:02 here, so we are in full-on fuck-around hours right now. These are like prime, like 9 o'clock is like prime fuck-around hours, I feel. Which is funny, because I know like a lot of my friends are winding down by this time, but I don't know. I've never... I know no such weaknesses. I also... I don't really have a sleep schedule. It's more just when sleep happens at this point. And I need to fix that so badly.
1 minute I can have my sleep schedule where it's supposed to be. The next minute I'll drink coffee and ruin all of that.
See, I don't get affected by caffeine. I just drink it because I like it, and if I don't drink it, I get a headache.
Drinks has really become...
What?
You really have become that character that you showed me that just lives off of caffeine.
What the fuck? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is lies and slander. It's lies and slander.
Don't you say you have it. You literally said that she lives off of coffee, and you just said that if you don't have it, you get a headache.
Wait, which character? Which character?
That scientist character that you showed me.
Oh, Perlica. Oh, I love Perlica
Yeah.
so much. She's like my fucking... No, she's not my fucking idol. No, she's not. She's... She's got problems.
No. Kafka's your idol.
I wouldn't say Kafka's my idol. Kafka's just more like... If I could channel that energy and, like, make Platt melt 24/7, that'd be hilarious.
You mean you don't already?
But, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like I would also lose some of my, like, goofiness if I was just Kafka 24/7, you know? I'm happy being a goofy, silly slimentist. You know what I could do?
You know what? maybe that's more of Thirda.
Oh,
You
I
still
love
have the
Thirda so
goofiness,
much.
but you're doing it by accident.
What, I'm gay and autistic?
Yes.
I'm not autistic though.
And you're totally a genius, and you do everything perfectly, even though you leave the door unlocked.
She did leave the door unlocked. I'm not autistic though. Can I
You know.
just... I say playing Satisfactory. Chad, I'm not autistic. The factory must grow. See, it's about aesthetics. It's about aesthetics. You gotta make sure your aesthetics are good.
Cat, I'm not autistic though. Me looking at Jinx's fucking towers in fact Satisfactory.
I mean, I like for it to look nice. That's all. That's all. I just like for it to look nice. And this isn't a tower. It's a fucking steel foundry. It's a facility.
See how she corrected me real quick there? Like,
Yeah, see, look at that. That's primo. That's mint. Not gonna do it to that one though.
so you're calling your ass the factory?
What the fuck, Dio? Why am I doing that? Fuck. God damn it. I've been watching way too much Hanya. Hey, I'm doing great. I'm being accused of having an obsession with Satisfactory.
Accused?
Yeah.
You're proving it.
I am just enjoying my silly little factory game in my silly little world, doing silly little shenanigans. There is no reason to even think that I have an obsession. I can quit this whenever I want. I can quit it whenever I want. I don't have an obsession. See, look how pretty this is now. Look how pretty this steel foundry is. Shut the fuck up, bitch. So yeah, this is my steel foundry. That's gambler talk. So yeah, if we go inside, I'm gonna put this away. I forgot I put the suction tube right there. Jinx, I'm having addiction to plastic crap. So this is for steel. And what we got going on here is we got mining rig Mark IIs out there. And those feed in through here. And here and here are where those come in. And then the top one is split here, the bottom one is split here. Bottom one is coal, top one is iron ore. Those both go into these wonderful, wonderful foundries. And they spit out these steel ingots. The steel ingots then go into this entire balancing manifold that I put together. Basically what it's doing is each one of these puts out, let's see, 45 per minute. Now, shut the fuck up. This uses 60 per minute, meaning that it needs an additional 15 if I want to do a full recipe. So what that's going to mean is we have, so 30 there, 60 there. So technically, this is using an entire 90 output. Both of these are putting out 90 total, so I have to balance it. And so the way I balance it, everyone, pay attention, this will be on the test, is I have this one coming in, and this is split 3 ways. We have 2 coming here and here, and that is giving us our 30 per minute, so it's 15 and 15. Then the other 15 goes over here to join with this 30, and this becomes a 45. So we've got the exact 30 and 45 that 30 and 45, 30 and 60, sorry, numbers are hard, that we need to produce a constant stream of steel beams and steel pipes. So, and then those go out into these industrial store. Why are you not hooked up? Why are you not hooked up? Why are you not producing? Jingle, jingle, jingle. There. Okay, there we go. So, those go out into these industrial storage areas. And then the industrial storage actually has an outlet here that leads into these dimensional depots. The dimensional depots then upload them at 30 per minute into basically a higher dimensional pocket that I can pull from at any time no matter where I'm at. So, at all times, I have access to literally all of this because of these depots that are constantly taking in side product. Then I just have an entire buffer of, you know, product that it's putting out here. Sound like she just nutted. Shut the fuck up. I do not nut over factory efficiency. That you know of. Sometimes I might make noises, but I do not nut over factory efficiency. So that brings in 30 per minute. So yeah, that is my this is my steel foundry. I'm gonna scale it up. I'm really excited to be scaling it up. Oh my god, I'm gonna add a second floor. I'm gonna add a second floor, and it's gonna be so cool. You don't even know, chat. You don't even know. The second floor is going to just have an entire another one of these facilities, so that I'm basically outputting double the steel. And it's going to be so cool, and I'm going to have the biggest fucking peen ever, and it's going to be great. I can quit whenever... No, I'm in the tube again! Get out of the tube. What is this? Hold on. Is this safe to play on stream? Because they'll hear it if I hit play. Okay, what is this? Just put a video in the integrated chat.
You a bitch. You know
What
why
the
you a
fuck?
bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch.
What the
I go to
fuck?
McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
I'm your bitch. Never forget it. Okay, what we're gonna do... Alright, are y'all ready for this, chat? This is gonna be great. Boom. And then we go down here and we go... Boom. You know what we just did, chat? We just turned these into Mark II miners. Oh, they're... Okay, so they were outputting 120 per minute. Now they're outputting 240 per minute. Isn't that awesome? That means we have 240 iron to work with. And I believe, because this is a pure coal node down here, we have 120 to work with here. That's interesting. Maybe... Hold on. Idea. Maybe. I can do this number here. Are you ready for this, chat? Because this is a Mark II belt. This will move 120 per minute. So technically, it'll move the entire output of this. However, if we grab another one of these and we stick it here, and then we give it power, that's it. Welcome to Jinx Tism Corner. God damn it! And then we do this, where we slap on a merger here. And then we belt Mark III. Well, we don't need Mark III belts. We can go down to Mark II belts. That's fine. Mark IIs will transport 120 per minute, which is the exact amount that needs. So we're good there. We'll also get rid of this connection. And we'll put... Actually, no. Actually, hear me out. We're going to get rid of... well, also, welcome to what happens whenever I decide I'm going to do anything in this game and show something off. I always notice there's a little inefficiency. And that little inefficiency needs to be corrected. It needs to be corrected so badly. You don't even know, chat. Okay, so we get rid of this. And then we put down a Mark II power pole. And we go boop to boop. We go boop to boop. Boop to boop. Boop to boop. And then finally boop to boop. There we go. So, what we just did is we just hooked up another mining device to pull coal out and slappity-slap it into there. We should start spitting coal out. Yep, there it goes. Now, what we do, because this is going to clog this belt up super quickly if we keep production going the way it is we turn this into a Mark III belt. Boom. And then we turn this into a Mark... Oh, no, I don't want Mark II lifts. Ew, no, ew, brother, ew. We turn this into a Mark III lift. So should we start a prediction on if this is going to be the rest of the stream? No, it's not going to be the rest of the stream, I promise. I promise. I would... All right, listen. I would love for it to be the rest of the stream. I would love for it to be the rest of the stream. I would have so much fun if this was the rest of the stream. But for y'all's sanity, it's not going to be the rest of the stream. Because I understand this game is a fixation. It is not for everybody. It is not a game that everyone would enjoy. So, I'm going to be making the executive decision to not make this the rest of the stream. Okay? We're going to do a quick little tour of everything. I'm also... Hold on. Where's my notepad? Here's my notepad. I need to write down... Here we go. go. Got a pencil. Second floor steel mill. I have a notepad that sits next to my computer that I put ideas on, and right now it's just covered in, honestly, it looks like a psychopath owns this because there's numbers and diagrams all over it that probably only makes sense to me because I'm the one being like, this just needs to go here, then here, and then, you know, it comes out and I get, you know, 240 per minute, and, you know how it is, chat. You know how it is when you have an obsession. But I'm writing a little note to myself that is second floor steel factory. Is this pen empty? No, it's good. Sounds like my circuit scribbling? Probably. Factory games teach you how to do circuits. Okay, second floor steel factory. I got that written down. I'm going to be taking care of that probably after stream. Because it's something that I can do and also pay attention to other stuff at the same time. Because this game is like second nature to me whenever I play it now. And I don't know if that's good or bad, honestly.
Yes.
Anyway. Wait, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? God damn! Sorry. Just showed me $200 of excellent ideology. Okay, so this is probably where I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Okay. Oh my god. Shoot myself out here. Oh, that's the wrong way. But yeah, so that's one facility. Because I'm going with the idea of just doing factories, like small factories dotting the landscape, though I kind of want to bring all this together into a mega factory. I don't know if I want to do a full mega factory or not, where I just basically have a big central obelisk that holds everything and produces everything. But the idea is there. Like, see there, I'm working on, that's just going to be iron production. Because there are some tasty, tasty iron nodes right there that I'm going to be harvesting using Mark II mining devices. That entire first floor down there, by the way, that is all just smelters. And that's all going to get belted up to the second floor for whatever I want to produce, because it's going to be fucking awesome. Anyway. That being said, we have hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and slip us over to ads. For those of you who might be new, I do take an ad break at the top of every hour just to make sure you all don't miss out on anything, and I get to take breaks and figure out what I'm doing next. So, you all sit tight, and we'll be right back after these messages. Hi, Chad. How are y'all doing? Disregard what's on screen right now. I totally didn't have a chance to decide what I was doing next at all. So, you know, we were discussing potential. What the fuck? I'm not giving crack to a crack addict. You assured me you are not going to be a crack addict about it. Purple Jinx crack. Yeah, my big old fat ass crack. Take a sip, don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Stretch? Yeah, let me get it. Oh god. I needed that. Ooh. Uh-huh, I'm looking. Both eyes on you.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Jinx likes getting bullied.
I don't like getting bullied. It's funny, but I don't like getting bullied. I don't like getting bullied. I like the bit. I live and die by the bit. I see you lurking in that slime and feel you. Huh?
That explains the Dio every now and again.
What the fuck, Dio? Okay, what the fuck, Dio has just kind of been one of those things that has evolved over time to just be there. I blame Plap, honestly. Do I go too thick foundation, or do I just bring this up to fucking... Or do I take it down to 1 thick? That's what they all say, la la la. God, Plap was having a crash out last night over, like, that just being something she's known for now. Okay, I appreciate it being thicker. We all appreciate it being thicker here, but I also want to save space if possible. Because, like, okay, I'm going to do this and see what looks better, okay? Honestly, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. Last time I played Factorio in a serious setting, I played for like 18 hours without stopping, and it went on a huge binge on vacation. After a week-long binge of just Factory, I had to like swear to myself I'd never fall for a game like that again. What do you mean Jinx is over? Jinx is never over. I am eternal, you fuckers. You're never getting rid of me. I am eternal. Okay. Yeah, no, it was one of those things, because, like, okay. Full disclosure, chat. A certain someone's birthday is coming up. And I wanted to get something for that certain somebody for her birthday. But... Suck you up and put you... No! Okay, but now we're... Okay, it's gone from... No, hear me out. It has gone from, oh, I'm not doing Satisfactory for the rest of stream, to like, hey, we're just kind of like chilling and hanging out. It needs to be about right there. Okay.
I know, I just have to fuck with you.
I know. That's going to be about right there in that corner. Cool. Because it's one of those things, I get something for someone for their birthday. I always want to be like, hey, is this going to be something you're going to want and have a good time with, right? I never wanted to be one of those things of like, hey, I appreciate this, but I can't use this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, Jinx, thank you, but my birthday was yesterday. Oh, thank you. God damn it. Oh, no, the certain someone, I won't be naming any names, but it starts with Jess, is having a birthday coming up, and, yeah, I wanted to, possibly see about getting something that she would enjoy, but make sure that I wasn't just handing crack to a crack addict. Oh, nice. Happy birthday! I hope it was good. Get her a little version of you. But she's got the big version just on tap anytime she wants.
It's the one that she takes to work, Jinx.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's a little version of me. I wanted you to have it.
She throws it away. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
I don't think Jess would do that.
Put little version in a lava lamp. Just let her blorp around, you know. Alright, I gotta figure out the best way. Because, alright, basically what I'm going to be doing here, chat, is I'm going to be setting up a secondary line here. Because I've got enough coal and iron coming in that I can just afford to set up a secondary line straight up here. And then have that line's output feed directly into that. So I'm still going to be able to like keep the same outputs. I'm just going to be using all of the iron and coal here to get what I need, right? My thing though, 45 and 45 per minute. The problem that I realized though is that I doubled up on my coal output. So we are good. Cool. All right, so we are getting the proper amounts of everything we need, because before we were actually starved on coal and I didn't realize it. So what I can do here, what I can do here is we go up there. To get up there, I need to make a walkway. So to do that, I need to do one of these. We'll put it there. Actually, no, let's do out from it one. And hey, I mean, you'll seem to like just having me yap, so why not yap and work on my factory at the same time? Give y'all a little taste of potentially things to come. Ooh, we have a science fact. Any particular type of science fact you'd be looking for?
Oops, excuse me.
I like slime yap. I would like a fact about space. Ooh, okay. So space. That's gonna be a good one. Space. Did you know people doing the whole like, oh, you're gonna freeze in space thing? Actually, not entirely accurate. Freezing. You'd more so. What is it? You actually would start, if you were ever in space, by boiling. Because all of the water, due to the vacuum, would evaporate. It's not so much cold as there's just an absence. Space in and of itself is actually an absolutely terrible thermal conductor. And I always found that kind of interesting. Wait, what the fuck? Huh, interesting. The fuck? So space itself is a terrible thermal conductor, which leads to a lot of interesting problems whenever it comes down to, okay. Oh, that needs to be back a little bit more. Hold on. But yeah. So what I'm hearing is don't go to space. Don't take your helmet off in space. That's probably your biggest thing there. Don't go taking your helmet off. But yeah, it's actually a horrible thermal conductor, and it runs in one of the issues that designers and scientists who work on spacefaring things run into is how to bleed heat off efficiently, because, you know, when you're terrestrial, you can just be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna bleed heat off normally and have, what is it? And have, I need to, like, get rid of this so I can see where that's placed. Cool. But yeah, it's the whole like, oh, I need to bleed heat off, but there's no medium to bleed heat off through. Thoughts on Moonfall? Not entirely familiar, I don't think, question mark? How do I center this on top of that? I wish I could see through this floor. Aw. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you for the tier 1 subscribe. Holy crap. Great crow. And congrats on the 13... Oh, God. Hiccups. Congrats on the 13 months of putting up with me. Appreciate it. But, yeah, no. With, do that. There. And then that's gonna let us put our produsoir. Actually, no, that needs to feed into a splitter, I think. No, that is not necessarily. It's a Roland Emmerich movie about space being a Dyson sphere in a rogue hostile AI trying to kill humanity. That sounds really cool, actually. Okay, so that's like literally right there. I hate having to like play stuff sometimes because it's like, oh god, I don't remember exactly where something goes. Like right there, I'm trying to see like, okay, the back portion. Okay, the back legs are just against that. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. And then the other one is right next to it. The moon is a Oh, okay. Interesting. I find this idea quite cool, actually. I want to say it's right there. I want to say it's right there. Did I put it in the right spot? Okay, it looks far enough forwards and backwards. Now, the real question is it far enough over? So if we get rid of, damn it, that. It is right over it. Is it centered? Survey says yes. Oh my god, yes. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Also, I accidentally took off that entire power line setup. Hold on. You go and hook onto you. Call me a Dyson sphere the way I'm absorbing all the energy from the sun of an apple fritter. God damn it. God, apple fritters are so good. I would do heinous things for an apple fritter.
What kind of heinous things?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh my god, Jinx.
Heinous
things
things for an apple fritter. Input there.
Fucking Celestial, you promise?
Output there. Perfect. Then this one is going to go up one more until it's... Wait, hold on. I'm a simple woman with simple wants. God damn it. Actually, wait, for this, I just have to do... Line it up there, and then we go boop, and then boop. Right? Right. Yeah. Kinda. Maybe. How did I belt this down there? Hold on. I got questions. Oh, I did just belt it like that. Okay, never mind. I was like, there's no way there's enough space for that to fit. Turns out it does run on hentai logic. Or not? Why doesn't it fit?
Us when talking about your ass.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, why don't you fit? Oh, it's because that is built up into that.
Us when directly talking to your ass. Why don't you fit?
Why don't you fit? Get a bigger car, dummy. If my ass doesn't fit, it's simply, like, the space is simply too small. I don't know what else to tell you.
Do you get a bigger car money?
No.
Didn't think so.
It's not my car. I'm not the one who has to get a bigger car to fit my fat ass in.
We didn't expect to be picking your fat ass up.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that. Okay. I gotta remember how I belted this. See, also the thing I'm realizing about, like, Satisfactory, right? I can play this and remain very, 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 me-talky, right? It's not one of those games where I've observed, like, other people playing it on, Twitch, where they play the game and they just immediately, like, lose all ability to talk. I swear. Maybe I just need to belt it different. I don't remember how I got away with belting it that way, but enormous butt.
Huge.
This should fit like that. And then we take one of these and we put it on the end here. Oh, we can just do it this way. We can just do it this way. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make muffins. I'll make muffins.
You'll make muffins?
I'll make muffins. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hear me out. See, we're looking good. We're looking sassy. I feel fat and sassy.
Girl,
That's
you too?
right there. And then that's there. Get rid of these two. Put another
Damn,
one
Lord.
in here.
Maury's disappointed in you.
Playing Satisfactory and Mount Factorial. I'm sorry, I like to build factories in 3 dimensions. So sue me if I like to protrude a bit. Okay. So, if I did this right, why aren't you feeding? Said the feedy. Okay. That's looking good. Okay, we got it primed. We're good. This should have iron going down into this. Let's see, how do you look? Why don't you have any iron ore in you? Why do you have no iron ore? It's because you have no... Wait. Why don't you have any? Oh, is it because you don't have any power? Is that why? Is that why? Are you close? Are you close? Okay, so, if I remember how to do this correctly, both making steel ingots. This one has to be over to 60. This one has... Okay, got it. Okay, hold on. So what we do is we go splitter. And then we go for a merger. Okay. And then we have another merger over here. And then we belt this one to that one, this one to that one, this one to that one. We belt this one around to this one, and then we belt... This is facing the wrong way. Fuck my fat purple ass. There. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this setup gives us the 30 we need coming out here, I think. Is that 45? Yeah, this gives us the 30 we need coming out from this belt, and the 60 we need coming out from this belt. So we're good. Let me make sure I've got that set up right. Yes, good, groovy, fantastic. I love it. And then we grab another constructor. Constructor is gonna go here, and then we put another one here. This constructor is gonna be taking in the 30, and making pipes, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, 30 per minute, good. And then that's over one too many. Hold on. Boom. Then this one is taking in the 60. And it's going to be making steel beams. There we go. So steel beams, steel pipes. We've doubled up our productivity. And then we just need to pipe all this down into there. And we'll be good to go. So for that, we're going to hop this railing, go up here. And we're going to put in some holes in the floor. About right here. Pipe it down. Good. Put another hole right here. Pipe it down. And then, because of the placement, it's not lined up. Why isn't it lined up? Fuck my fat ass. God damn it. I thought I was being cheeky. I thought I would have it lined up. Oh, I do. Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy. That's sexy. Look at that. Look at that, chat. It's sexy.
Listen, Jinx, just because you are cheeky doesn't mean that you can be cheeky.
There we go. Look at that, chat. Look at that. So, what we've got... I'm always cheeky. Yeah, you're goddamn right I'm cheeky. Got enough ass to be. So, what we've got is we've duplicated this entire steel production facility, put it upstairs, so there's a second one, and they are both feeding into industrial storage containers. Just like that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. So... that means we just have to rig up the lights. No, not lights. Power. Power, lights, same diff, right? I know it's not the same difference. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 machines total to hook up. We're just going to do a power pole Mark II. Where are our outlets on this thing? There. And here. Okay, it's not going to look... actually, wait, we can just do it this way. Boom. Boom to boom. Boom to boom. Boom to boom. Boom to boom. Grab this. And I wonder if we can just take it downstairs. Yeah, we can just take it downstairs to about here. Right. Then we can just change up how all this is rigged, because this was rigged with Power Pole Mark 1s. The Power Pole Mark 1s suck. They only take 4 connections apiece, and they are stinky doo-doo. We don't like Mark 1s. Mark 2s, however, these bad boys take 7. 2, 3, 4. Then this can be brought out here to line up with you like this. And then that hooks into that. And just like that, the entire array is powered and running. Look at all of those materials being piped upstairs. Let's see. Oh, and we're putting out steel. Let's go. We have steel products. That's awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So yeah, that is how we do steel production in this house. And we have so much room for activity still right here. Now, the number one thing is I gotta make this pretty.
Jinx, you already are pretty.
Aw, I know I'm pretty, but this isn't. So what we're gonna do to that end is do windows about yay high. Yeah, that'll work. Three layers of windows should do it, like that. Then, get rid of that. We don't need it. There, like that. I have an idea for this. You ready for this, chat? We go boop, boop. Now, you might be wondering, why are you leaving that there? It's a special tool that'll help us later. Don't worry about it. Oh, these are the wrong color. I need this color. Excuse me while I steal that color from over there. Why? Because it's all got to be pretty and set up and nice looking. And if it doesn't, I'm going to feed another test subject into the mechanism. So, from there, we're going to grab one of these. And do that. Grab us one of those. Slap it there. Perfect. And then we're going to... wait, hold on. Zoop it. That's better. Then we grab that, put it there. Don't zoop it. And then, actually, we get rid of that and that. Grab that, and then there. There. Perfect. Do you see my vision, chat? Do you see the vision? Let me grab one of these. Bring it across there. Bring it across there. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it across the rest of... well, actually... because I want to preserve that. Hold on. do I want to hold on to that? Yeah, I do. So we're going to grab one of these. We're going to stick it... No, I want the upside down one. There. See, just like that. And we'll come back and color it later. But what this is going to let us do is have this bad boy set up like this. Actually, I don't know if I like the plates like that or oriented towards the middle. Actually, no, yeah, I do like it like that. I like it like that. Bring it all the way down there. Feed the factory. The factory must grow. Okay, one more out. No,
Why'd you name yourself the factory?
Because I must grow. Slap that down right there. Then we grab another one here. Looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this across here. Like that. I think it's looking good. I think we got something going on here, chat. Actually, no. Let's do that. There. Roof is almost done. We'll color it later, but I just want to make sure that this looks good from this side. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's the stuff right there. That's hot. Could probably do with bringing these up a little bit, too. Maybe do the same thing that we did here. You've never seen this game. Well, you're in luck, because I've played a little bit of it. This is a save I would consider still in early, like we're in early game attempting to move into mid game, and I have roughly 40 hours in it. That's the kind of game this is. It's about factories, it's about automation, it's about just going super hard with making sure you're building the most efficient factory setups that you possibly can, and I love it. It makes me so happy. That. This is early game. Like, okay. Early game, I would say, is you're still building on the ground below. You're still a pleb. You still haven't quite figured out the whole, like, oh, I need to build on foundations thing. Early into mid game is where I'm at right now. I would consider this early mid game. So, like, hold on, I need to recolor that. Boop. We go that. And actually color those as well. Those are fine. That needs to, well, actually no. But yeah, this, what I'm doing right now is, I would consider it simple factory building. We are putting down a foundation, and we are going through with a single product and going like, hey, I want to build this. Like, okay, I'll show you in a second why I would consider this early game and these simple, right? This right here, okay, is we have limestone being piped in from a mining device out there into constructors, and then that is getting piped into the back of this, which is an assembler, and the assembler is then using steel from that belt over there to produce, here we go, encased industrial beams. This is very simple steel production, I would say. And what I did now was I went ahead and I made that production I doubled up on my steel production. So we have a second floor up there that is now completely devoted to steel production. And its whole deal is this just makes steel for the heck of it. It's making steel for the love of the game. Down there is making steel for a mixed, for mixed purposes, because it's making steel both for me to have and use, but it's also making steel for my factory to be able to create encased industrial beams. So the game starts out, and this all seems very intimidating. Like, I was super intimidated by this game whenever I first started playing it, but it's one of those games where when you start breaking it down into smaller pieces, it starts to feel a lot more simple. Perfect example is this factory here. Like I said, literally, this right here is concrete production. And I've just taken a concrete production line and hooked it up to an assembler that's pulling from a steel production line. And now, because I am pulling those products and combining them here, I'm making a product that, you know, I would consider it like a tier 2-ish product. And that product is going into here that I can then use wherever I want. So it's, you know, it's neat. I like it. Actually, a perfect way to show off just how simple this starts out, right, is let me take you back to my original starter area, where that space elevator is hooked up. It's going to be a bit of a run, so give me a second. And you might notice other smaller factories dotting the landscape. Those are single product factories. Yeah, well, this is my favorite biome to start in, Soundwave. I love the rocky desert. Also, I need to get... Let's put the rebar gun in my hand. Do I not have any rebar? Oh, wait, hold on. Rebar gun. So. But, yeah, what I'm going to show y'all is the first factory I put down whenever I touch down on this planet. And it's going to look complicated at first, but once I explain it, it's going to make a bit more sense. Grab that. This is also a game that encourages you to grab resources and just in general... Oh, great. I'm going to be fighting bees. No, we're good. So that's the space elevator. It's a thing.
Careful, Jinx. There's some Dr. Bees.
Dr. Bees. Okay, so this right here. This bad boy is my very first factory that I put down here. And I say factory because it's not an assembly line, it's an entire factory. So, this looks complicated as fuck if you've never looked at factory game type stuff before. But, when you break it down, we're going to start out with the mining devices, there and there. Those are mining raw materials. And then those raw materials are getting divvied up between 3 assembly lines. Now, my assembly lines are a mess. I know that a lot of people like to go with very linear assembly lines. So you've got things like product that comes in here but ends up over there. However, we'll start at this area right here. Actually, no, let's start at this. This is even simpler. Here, right? We have 1 belt of iron going into a splitter. That splitter then feeds these 2 smelters. The smelters then have 2 lines of iron ingots that come out to 2 constructors. The constructors then make iron plates, and that gets combined into a single belt that feeds into a storage container. That is the most basic-ass assembly line ever. The entire reason it looks all weird and squiggly is because I needed to make it fit in a space that was, you know, not ideal. I didn't have a big, long, linear space when I first started out, and I was very limited on resources. Not to sound like a reference, but I want to know what all I heard, blah, 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 science, 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 bigger. Exactly. But then what I did was I took this very simple assembly line, and I combined that with another assembly line. So these 2 assembly lines are making rods. Iron rods. Very simple, very useful, used in a variety of things, including screws. What's the goal of this game? To produce product, expand the factory, and eventually... Actually, I can show you. Right here. So, we go here. You got your hub. We open this up. You've got these tiers where you put in products. And I can't show you right now because I've completed all these. And I don't have phase 2 of this thing done yet. But what this is doing is every level you need to produce a certain amount of products and ship it off. When you ship it off, that unlocks the next tier of technology. And what you're trying to do is build that thing up there. And the way you build it is you make project assembly parts and ship them up the elevator. Unfortunately, I am a little low on parts right now. You'll see in that upper right-hand corner, my objective is complete phase 2. To that end, I am just kind of background working on it right now. In that I am slapping all of these things full every now and then and just letting it run. It's very slow going, but it works. It's definitely a build it slowly over time in the background. But once this is completed, once I have 1,000 more of those frameworks and 100 of those auto-winding wires, I will then go around to the front of this bad boy, right here, load it all in, and shoot it up to start phase 2, or to complete phase 2. And that will give me tiers 5 and 6 of technology. So really, you're building a factory, you're building automation, you're making that factory more complex as time goes on, and you're also unlocking technology along the way to make building the factory even easier. Matter of factories. Yeah. And also, you have to manage power. That's what these big things are. These are batteries that are currently full. Good. No? Yeah, they're full. I had to make sure because I was like, that doesn't look full. What is this? And then I realized it was gray for right now because it only does that when it's active, or it only changes colors when it's active. You have a power grid you have to manage. That power grid, right now, for me, I have a max capacity of 600 megawatts. That's what I produce right now. I need to upgrade my power grid. It's probably going to be the next thing I have to do. Because right now, I'm consuming around 450 to 500 megawatts out of my entire budget. However, if I, at any point, were to turn all the machines in my factory on at once, it would consume 713.4 megawatts and flatline my entire power grid. It would not be good. So, and, you know, that might be a project for, well, it will be a project for offline Jinx whenever she's, messing with it. It would be funny, yes. In fact, it's kind of a little bit of a meme amongst, like, Xander and Riki that, if Jinx is playing a factory game, it's only a matter of time before she blows her power grid. There we go.
That's funny.
Listen, sometimes I get overzealous and I get very much into the mindset of I need to build and I need to expand the factory, but I don't think about the fact that the factory requires power and I need to give the factory more power so the factory can function. I forget about that. I'll admit I forget about that a lot. And
But
it
you
usually
forget about that.
it usually results in whenever I finish, like whenever I finish up a new factory and I hook it up and I get it going, there's always like a noise. How do I forget? You'd be surprised, Dr. Plague. It's very easy when you're in the midst of being like, yes, I have built my latest, shrine to the Omnissiah. You just end up forgetting and being like, oh, I was supposed to, because right now, that is my current power factory. It needs an upgrade. It needs an upgrade badly. This thing, not the, it's super efficient. It's nice. I like it. But this thing will not power my entire factory if I end up having a massive power spike. Meaning, I gotta make another one of these. How much power do I need for this? Oh, no. See, my first question is how much raw resource do I need for it? And I build up from there. So, yeah. Now, power production is interesting. You can either use, at the beginning, biofuel, which I would not recommend doing, where you put down these cute little where is it? Power. These cute little biomass burners. That little thing right there will give you about 30 megawatts. It's neat. The problem is it needs biomass. And the biomass is all of the leaves and all of that around you. So you end up having to harvest more and more and more and more until it's just not sustainable. Then one of these puppies, however, this is putting out a solid, let's see, 75 megawatts. Now, if I wanted to, I could just put in one of these power shards and overclock it, but I'm not crazy. And, but the thing is, in order for these things to be running constantly, I am running this mining drill that is pumping out coal into this belt back here. And this belt back here feeds to the front of the assembly, where it's then split, and then split again, and then split a third time to feed into all of these generators. Then, because coal generators work by burning coal to run a steam engine, because it all comes back to just evaporating water, we've got water pumps. We got 3 water pumps that are constantly running to send water up these tubes. This thing right here is a pump that is allowing the water to go up an additional 10 meters. And then those tubes all feed into this main buffer tube. So long as they keep this tube full, we're good. We're Gucci. We're fine. Because these generators are then drawing from this main buffer tube and just continuing to run. What I'll probably need to do in the future is put down 3 more of these and 8 more of these and just extend this entire thing out. I might even decide to go to it and just make a second tier to this. I could very easily, like, because I'm going to get rid of that real fast. Hold on. Boom, boom. I could very easily extend this up and then back a little bit and just make a second tier. And then put down a Mark II miner over there. And the Mark II miner would put out double the coal. Meaning that, actually, this is a Mark I. So I could easily upgrade this to a Mark II, put out double the coal, make a secondary set of coal burners, and double my power output. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to be doing off stream. Because I don't want to, blow my power grid, especially if everything turns on all at once. But yeah, it's a very fun game. I love it. I have a good time with it. Also, I've realized I've been playing the music theme. Well, actually, we don't have music playing, so fuck it. Let's keep going. Yeah, and like, see, like right there, that's extracting another material over there that I don't really need a lot of, or I don't need it attached to a big old factory. So it just kind of sits out there. This is what we would consider, like, over here, a very, 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 very simple factory. All right? Let's go take a look at it. Boom. So, this is literally a miner Mark I pulling out SAM ore into a constructor. The constructor then turns that SAM ore into reanimated SAM and then stores it in here. That's literally all it is. And then that gets piped into a depot just so I can pull it out whenever I need it. So this is probably the simplest you can possibly go. And then from there, you can build something like my cement factory that I've got back at base, which I will show y'all. And then we'll probably be ending the stream because I said this would only be about a 3-hour stream because I do have something to go and do afterwards that is very important. So we'll be, I'll be doing that. But I wanted to show y'all kind of a very basic cement factory. And yes, I use a parachute to get around most of the time. It repacks itself. It's great. I can quit anytime, Dudicus. I can totally quit anytime. That's also my copper factory down there. Oh yeah, from up here you can see there is the steelworks over there. We've got our Caterium wire foundry there. Beyond that, we have the area where I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that. It's basically going to be pulling a fuck ton of iron out of the ground. And over there is a base where I'm making rotors and modular frames. And then down here is kind of just where my main base started out, where I made a slab and just slapped it all down. Minecraft Factorio. I would say that's a valid comparison. It's three-dimensional Factorio. That's all it is. And then over here we have my concrete production. Because all of these foundations and a whole lot of other stuff take concrete. Go ahead and drop down there and whoop. So this is my concrete building. Have you played Dyson Sphere Program? It's like this game, but it's 2D, and it's I have put hours into Dyson Sphere Program. It's incredibly fun. So yeah, this is my cement factory. It's incredibly basic, and it's not really optimal. These are doing 30 per minute for limestone. But this is basically the cement factory, or the cement producing portion that you saw in the steelworks. This game's what got me into factory. Yeah, like this. All right, so I started playing this, and then I started playing Factorio. And from Factorio, I also played Dyson Sphere Program. So I just like automation. I love automation games. And also this game lets me make my buildings pretty, which I like. Besides the factory, you must grow. What is the objective? The objective is to advance up the tier tree and complete, well, you can't see it, but that thing up there. That's your big end-game objective. You want to build a factory big enough to complete that thing. It's called Project Assembly. And I won't spoil what you build at the end, but, you know. Also, I need to build... this is wood. I've been picking up a lot of just stuff, so I'm going to shove the wood in there. Then that's going to start making biomass. And then once that's done making biomass, right there, that gets fed down into here, where it gets spread between these constructors, and those constructors are going to create solid biofuel, which I use to power my chainsaw. That looks like a halo ring. Don't worry about it. It's not a halo ring. There. There, both of these are running, making solid, or making biomass that then gets turned into solid biofuel. And then all that is getting stored in there. Can I do lights? Street light? I thought I had floodlights unlocked. Didn't I unlock floodlights? Hold on, this is important. This is very important. I thought I had floodlights. Welcome back. Parts, equipment. Is it an architecture? No. Organization? Yes. Floodlights. I don't have floodlights unlocked. That's a problem. Damn. Well, I will solve that later. For now, though, we are coming up on the 3-hour mark, which means we are going to be ending off tonight's stream. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know tonight was kind of more of a wild card night where I sort of just did whatever, but I feel it's good to have those every now and then, just to sort of break up the monotony of doing the same games over and over and over. I'm not saying I will be playing Satisfactory reliably on stream, but it might happen. I don't know. That being said, I think I'm going to raid y'all over to... You know what? I'm going to raid y'all over to Swalmos. Why not? Actually, wait. Did they go offline? Wait. Did that Mudkip just go offline the second I... Yes, he did. Okay. Disregard, I'm not raiding Swalmos.
The timing.
The second I clicked into his stream, he went offline. Upsetty spaghetti. In that case, I'm gonna send y'all to... God, that put a wrench in my entire system. You know what? Let's continue the productivity construction vibes. I'm going to send you all over to Fluoride Sting, who is playing Hydroneer, which is another construction. It's more of a mining game than anything like that, but there is a fair amount of building and pipelining and doing all that stuff. So I'm going to get y'all over to Fluoride. Once y'all get over there, feel free to yell Slime Raid, in all caps preferably, or actually, no. Instead, raid message chat, raid message. When y'all get over and see Fluoride, yell the factory must grow. That's what we want. I want y'all to spam the factory must grow when y'all get over there. Well, not spam, but, you know, just say it once per person would be great. But, that's gonna do it for tonight. Tomorrow is Thursday. Still kind of playing this week by ear because a bit of a weird week for me. I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things on a few things, and I'm going to be figuring out what I'm doing tomorrow. I will let y'all know, though, before I go live. I'm going to have a plan tomorrow, so that's going to be nice. After that, Friday is, of course, Fat Tail Friday. For any of you who might be new, a follow does go a long way in supporting the channel. And if you really want to get involved, I do have a Discord and all kinds of other fun little social media places you can find me on. I usually post to those whenever I go live. And also the Discord is a good way to figure out, hey, you know, what I'm doing with the stream, you know. Maybe get little sneak peeks of things that I've got in the works. But for now, I hope all of you have an absolutely wonderful day, morning, noon, or night, depending on where you are. And never ever forget, test subjects, that I love your faces. Good night, everyone!
Good night, chat.
There. And I don't need that. That's just kind of in case for any reason. Ah! Well, hello there.